Some lies don't whisper. They sit in the room with you, smiling, drinking wine, calling you sis. They make toast at your breakfast table, borrow your sweaters, and pretend everything is fine. Until you find the knife in your back and it's monogrammed. My name's Claire Whitmore. I'm 38, live just outside of Charleston in a quiet, hydrangea-lined neighborhood where the garbage cans are all tucked neatly out of sight, and the neighbor's dog only barks in French. Okay, not literally, but his name is Pierre and he wears a little scarf, so you get the idea. I work in publishing, editorial development mostly. Sounds fancier than it is. What it means is I take half-finished ideas from people who think they're the next Hemingway and turn them into books you actually want to read. It's a job that requires a sharp eye, a gentle voice, and a deep appreciation for coffee that borders on a codependency issue. My husband, Ethan, is a financial advisor. Tall, smiley, good hair. The kind of guy that servers always remember because he actually tips well and makes eye contact when he says thank you. We met 12 years ago at a mutual friend's engagement party. He told me I had a dangerous laugh, and I told him he had a very punchable face. We were married a year later. We have a nice house, a dog named Scout, and a kitchen I repainted myself during the pandemic. Everything has its place. I'm a Virgo, obviously. And then there's my sister, Lily. She's 5 years younger, prettier in a wild, unpredictable way, and always a little bit of a mess, but the kind people forgive because she flashes that megawatt grin and says, oops. She's the kind of woman who wears mismatched earrings and makes it fashion. Lily's been in and out of my house since college. Jobs, apartments, relationships, they never seem to stick. But family does. So I made her a room in our guest suite. Stocked it with her favorite tea and fuzzy socks. Because that's what you do for your sister. Life, for all its imperfections, was good. Predictable. Calm. Like the surface of a lake early in the morning, glass smooth and peaceful. But calm water hides deep things. And some of them are sharp. The first ripple? It was nothing really. A scent. Ethan came home one evening wearing cologne I didn't recognize. Not his usual woody smoky vanilla blend, but something sweeter. Floral almost. You switch brands? I asked casually. He blinked. Nope. Must have been at the office. You know how it lingers when you walk through those perfume counters downtown? Sure. Of course. The second ripple came a week later. I walked into the kitchen and found Lily on the phone. She hung up quickly, too quickly, and smiled wide. Just a friend, she said. Her cheeks were flushed. Not a lot, but enough. The third ripple wasn't a ripple. It was a wave. And it knocked the breath out of me. The wave came on a Tuesday. I remember because I was supposed to be at a staff retreat that day, trust falls, whiteboards, team building exercises that make introverts die inside. But the venue had a plumbing issue, so it got postponed. I came home early. No calls, no texts. Just me, my sensible flats, and a leftover chicken salad sandwich I couldn't wait to devour. I opened the front door quietly. Scout didn't bark. Odd. I didn't hear talking. Just a sound. One that made my stomach drop before my brain had time to catch up. Laughter. His and hers. And then a silence so loaded it was practically screaming. I walked down the hallway. My feet made no sound on the tile. The bedroom door was ajar. And that's when I saw them. I won't describe it. I don't need to relive it in detail. Just know this. Betrayal doesn't always feel like a knife. Sometimes it's like being dropped into ice water. Your breath gone, your skin burning, your heart slow and loud in your ears. They saw me. Lily froze. Ethan swore. I turned around and walked out of the house. Later, I sat in my car in the driveway, staring at the windshield like it could give me answers. 10 minutes passed. Then 20. Eventually they came out. Lily first, tear-streaked, her blouse buttoned wrong. Claire, don't, I said. Ethan followed, flustered, trying for calm. It's not what you think. I laughed. Oh good. I thought you were screwing my sister. So what is it, exactly? He didn't answer. Coward. I looked at them both. Get out. Claire. I want you both gone. Now. Lily started to cry harder. Ethan reached for me. I stepped back. You don't get to touch me. Not now. Not ever. They left. I stood in the doorway and watched them go. Then I closed the door, locked it and leaned against it. No tears. No screaming. Not yet. Instead, I went to the kitchen. I made a cup of tea. I stirred it twice clockwise, once counter just like always. And then I sat at the table and started to make a list. Not a list of questions. A list of consequences. Because if there's one thing I've learned from editing books for over a decade, it's this. Every plot twist has fallout. And I was going to write theirs. You know what they say, revenge is best served cold. But I preferred mine with a smile, a glass of wine, and a 3-step plan. Step 1, isolation. I started with Ethan. Financial advisors rely on trust, reputation, and perception. So I called in a few favors. A well-placed email here, a subtle inquiry there. Rumors spread faster than wildfire in his line of work. Suddenly, clients were reviewing their portfolios elsewhere. One even mentioned ethical concerns in a resignation letter. Step 2, exposure. Lily had a job at a trendy marketing firm downtown. One of those places with ping-pong tables and kombucha on tap. I sent an anonymous tip about inappropriate conduct. I didn't lie. I just connected dots they hadn't noticed yet. An internal investigation followed. Lily was let go quietly. I never raised my voice. Never sent a single threatening message. That's the beauty of knowing someone inside and out. You don't have to destroy them. You just remove the supports. They do the rest. Step 3, erasure. I deleted every photo of Ethan and Lily from my phone, my home, my life. I redecorated. Got new sheets. Replaced our wedding china with a mismatched set of brightly colored bowls that made me smile for no reason. And I got a lawyer. Not just any lawyer. Diane Monroe, Charleston's answer to Gloria Allred. She took one look at my case and said, "Let's make this clean but not painless." Ethan contested nothing. He didn't dare. I could have ruined him worse. He knew it. He signed. People talk about heartbreak like it's this big dramatic thing, but for me it was surgical. I cut him out like a tumor. And then I moved on. I got a new job, creative director at a small independent press. I started going to yoga, mostly for the excuse to wear soft pants in public. I even went on a few dates, none of which made it past the appetizer course, but still. Progress. Ethan, meanwhile, moved in with a friend and then out again when the friend realized Ethan had become a walking rain cloud. He lost more clients. His hair started thinning, stress, I assume. As for Lily, last I heard she was trying to become a lifestyle influencer, posting sunset selfies with quotes like, "Healing isn't linear." Maybe she'll get sponsored by a tea brand. I don't check. I don't care. Because the truth is, I'm not angry anymore. Not really. I'm just done. And watching them fall apart without lifting a finger? That's what peace looks like. A year later, I wake up in a different house. It's smaller, brighter. Closer to the water. I have a garden now, one that actually grows things. Tomatoes, basil, lavender that makes the whole porch smell like calm. I drink my coffee on the back steps every morning. Same mug, always warm. Scout sits next to me, older now, slower but still my shadow. We're both different people these days. The divorce papers were finalized 8 months ago. Ethan didn't fight me on anything, which I think was his last smart move. He signed his name with a hand that shook, and when I walked out of that office I didn't look back. Lily tried to reach out once. A text. "I miss you. I hate what happened." I read it, deleted it, and blocked her number. Closure isn't a conversation. Sometimes it's just knowing you don't owe them one. These days I work when I want. I freelance for publishers I actually like. I write too, not about them, never about them. I write stories with women who know exactly what they're worth and don't apologize for it. I laugh more. Louder. My laugh used to scare Ethan. He said it was too much. Now I consider that a compliment. People ask me if I've forgiven him. I usually smile and say, forgiveness is optional. What I've done is better. I've moved on. Ethan still lives in the city. I hear he's dating someone new. Maybe she's nice. Maybe she's naive. That's not my business anymore. What I know is this, he looks over his shoulder a lot more now. And every time something good starts to happen, he waits for it to be taken away. That's the thing about betrayal. It echoes. Long after the moment's over. Me? I sleep fine. I water my basil. I go to brunch with women who know how to toast without bitterness. Revenge didn't save me. It wasn't about salvation. It was about truth. About boundaries. About never being the kind of woman who just swallows the hurt and calls it grace. And now I live in the quiet. Not the calm before the storm, the calm after it, where everything is clear, and no one lies to me with a smile anymore. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.